Hey guys, welcome back to Life with Liz. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Turn on your post notifications, that way you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Good morning guys. I just made myself some breakfast. I'm gonna eat, go clean up a little bit, and then go head outside. I'm gonna go ahead and get a workout in. I've been trying to lose some weight. Finally I see some progress, so I really want to start working out again. Right now that I have the chance. We don't have any appointments coming up, so I want to take this time to take advantage of this time that I don't have any appointments. I already took my vitamin B. I'm trying to read, I can't even see it. But vitamin B, it is a liposomal, so it goes under the tongue. But I made myself some avocado toast, and I did put everything but the bagel seasoning on it. I love that, it's so yummy. So yeah, gonna get this breakfast in, gonna get some cleaning done, and then gonna get a workout in. I'll do a little bit of weightlifting, and then I'll get on the treadmill and walk. So we'll see. I had started before and I stopped, and hopefully I'll be able to stick to it this time. But even if I don't, a little bit of exercise is better than no exercise. I gotta keep focused on that. So I'm gonna eat really quick. So good. I'm gonna eat really quick, and then I'll be back. Hey guys, so I'm done with a quick workout. Now I started prepping everything for dinner. I'm gonna get that going so then I can go take a shower. But I started prepping everything. Let me show you guys what the ingredients are. All right, so I have about a quarter cup of minced garlic, about half a cup of onion, half a cup of celery. I have a cup of carrots, about a cup and a half of potatoes that I've cut up, and then excuse me, I have my shredded chicken. I am going to be adding peas, but those are frozen, so I'm gonna they're already thawed. I'm just not going to put them in at the beginning. I'm going to start off with all right, so I'm going to start off with a roux, but I will be doing about 3 tablespoons of flour, of butter, and I'll saute the veggies, and then I will add flour to that. So let me show you how I do that. All right, so I'm just gonna start by, my pot is already warmed up. I'm gonna add my butter, and I'm gonna go ahead and let that melt down just a little bit, and then I'll add the veggies. All right, my butter is melted. Let me get you guys in here. So I'm gonna start adding the vegetables and just get them sauteed. All right, so it's the onions, garlic, celery, and the carrots. I'm gonna let this go just for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the potatoes and the flour. So just gonna cook this for a few minutes just to warm these up. I'll be back. All right, this is what the veggies are looking like right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the potatoes in. And just gonna get this mixed up. Give this about a minute, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add the flour. All right, now that the veggies are somewhat cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and add my flour, and that was 3 tablespoons of flour. So as much butter as you put in there, that's as much flour as you put in. All right, so just gonna cook the flour for a minute or two, and then I have, while that cooks, I got my liquid ingredients ready. So I have excuse me, I have a cup of chicken broth, a cup of heavy cream, and half a cup of milk in here. Show you guys what I have. So that's gonna go in here once I cook down the flour. So it'll just take a minute to get this going, so I'll be back. All right, now that the flour's cooked through here, I'm gonna go ahead and start adding the liquid. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab my peas and go ahead and throw those in here right now. This is looking good. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm trying to measure everything else so I can give you guys exact measurements. So I'm using about a cup of peas. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop those in there and mix that up. And then I'm gonna give it a second and taste it and add salt and pepper as needed, so I can go ahead and add the chicken in there. All right, I'm also gonna add some rosemary. This is about half a teaspoon of dried rosemary. I don't have fresh, so that's what I'm using. And then I'm also gonna use about half a teaspoon of thyme. So all I'm doing is just kind of grinding them up in the palms of my hand. All right. All right, so I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna go ahead and add the chicken. And then that way you can get all of the flavors in there. And you can add, the vegetables are your choice. You can add more, less, different vegetables if that's what you like. But this is looking good to me. All right, so I'm gonna let this go ahead and start incorporating all of those flavors and thickening up. I'll be back. All right, so the filling is done. I was just waiting for the potatoes to get done. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill my pie shell. All right, so I don't have a pie shell, but I did use a cake pan, but I used puff pastry. There's two that come in here. So I grabbed one and I tried to fit it on the bottom, and whatever was left over, I tried to fill up on the sides. So, you know, you got to improvise with what you got. So I think it looks pretty good, so I'm gonna leave it at that. And now I'm just gonna fill it. Sorry. I need to pay attention to the camera when I do stuff. All right, so just fill it up. And then I already have my oven set at 400. Hopefully you guys can still see it. All right, that looks good. And then I'm gonna take the other puff pastry that came in the bag, and it's not gonna look pretty, but it's all right. Just gonna, like I said, I don't have a pie plate, so all right, this looks good. Now you can do an egg wash on top, but Gabby cannot have it, so I'm just gonna brush it with a little milk and then go ahead and bake it. All right, so I did a little butter first, especially on the edges, and now I'm just gonna brush with a little milk, and that way I can get it going in the oven. And it'll be 25 to 30 minutes in the oven at 400.
Ooh, baby, what's up, girl? That's right.
All right, so that's what it looks like. Let me go ahead and get it in the oven. All right, guys, the pot pie just came out of the oven, and this is what it looks like. So now I'm just gonna let it cool down, that way we can go ahead and cut into it. All right, guys, I just cut into it. The The crust is super flaky. It's really buttery. It's really good. This is what it's looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and give everyone their plate. All right, so I served myself a little piece. Miss Gabby got served. How is it, Miss Gabby? Do you like it? Yeah? Awesome. All right, and then we got Art's plate right here. How is it besides hot? Good? Awesome.
The potatoes came out exactly like you said.
Yeah. They would have come out mushy if I would have let them cook more on the stove, so it's good. All right, so I thought I was gonna have a chance to shower while the pie cooked, but I did not, so I will shower after. Might as well go ahead and eat. Take my first bite. Really good. I never heard of Mickey Thompson in my life until I got introduced to the case. Really good. It's a high profile case. And I'm only at the beginning of my murder career. I've only been a murder about 2 years. I went to raise this definitely is comfort food, and I think this is more like fall. This reminds me of fall, but it's good. Alright guys, we're gonna finish eating. We'll be back. Hey guys, so I finally jumped in the shower, got out. We're gonna watch a little TV, relax a little bit before we go to bed. Dinner tonight was delicious. Definitely gonna throw that one in rotation. Super easy to make. The hardest thing about that was just chopping everything up. That was the hardest thing about it. It was so good. Definitely gonna make that again. Hopefully you guys will make it too. But that does conclude today's video. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching guys. Till next time.